Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for October 9th to the 15th. This is for Libra and Libra Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guide to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading. Libra, I do this because you know I love you. I love my Libras. I want y'all to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So Libra, this is it. This is a big week. Not only is it the week of the new moon solar eclipse in your sign, but we have so much activity happening in your sign as well. Now, Libra, I'm not going to lie. You're at a point in your life where you are just ready. You're ready for changes. You're already experiencing changes. I'm not going to lie. We had the nodal shifts back in July. The North Node moving into Aries, South Node moving into your sign. All right. Now, here's the thing. We just came out of a heavy retrograde season. We basically had the entire solar system retrograde at one point. So there is a point at like now this week, it's like I need this change and I'm gonna do everything I can to make change possible. It's especially for you because there's so much activity, okay? So much activity happening in your sign. Remember, during the retrograde season, it was giving us time to reassess, reflect, rethink about things that are happening in our lives, the changes that we do want to make. Even though all the outer planets are still retrograde, they're going to be going direct a little, one by one, okay? Including this week. But I want you to know Venus, Mercury, and Mars, the inner planets, they are direct and they're going really fast, actually. So fast that you're gonna like blink and they're gonna be gone. All right. So inner planets we feel a lot more in our lives. All right, more like kind of like on a daily basis. But that would be Venus, Mercury, and Mars. Okay, so keep that in mind because Mars is in your sign. Mercury is moving into your sign or has already moved into your sign. It's gonna be a big week for you. I'm not gonna lie. Venus is also moved into Virgo. There's going to be a lot of you really like you're having a very transformative year. First of all, secondly, this week with Venus moving into Virgo, Venus is in its fall. It's not a bad thing. If you want to look my October forecast that I did, I talk a little bit more about this and how it feels, but it is going to be in your 12th house. So there is a lot of you thinking about you and your identity, who you are, even physically. Okay. But there is a sense of you coming into this place where it's like, okay, I need change. It's almost like, for some of y'all, it may be like a crisis of faith. For some of y'all, it could be like a midlife crisis. For some of y'all, it could be a teenage crisis. It doesn't matter. You want change. You want change because it feels like you've been, things have been sludgy. Things have been confusing. This is the week where it all starts to happen, okay? Now, remember, all of this activity is in your sign, okay? All this activity is in your sign. We have the sun in your sign. We're in Libra season. We have Mars in your sign. We have Mercury in your sign. Don't forget, we are in the South Node is in Libra, and then we have the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. That's a lot of activity in your sign. When I say you're about to go through some major changes, you're already, again, I'm already getting the message that you're already feeling it. You've already gone through. A lot of y'all have already gone through it. A lot of y'all have had to make really big decisions. Or this week, you will make really big decisions. All right. So think about Libra. Think about your sign. You know you better than any other sign, right? All about peace, balance, harmony, diplomacy, right? So it's really just think about that for your life now. Think about that for your life, okay? That inner peace, that harmony. Think of the symphony. You want to make this perfect symphony of your life, okay? So that's what I've been saying. The perfect melody of a song, of a band, of an orchestra. It's time to take, Mark out of, he's terrible at drums and band, okay? We got to kick him out, okay? But he's really good at viola. So let's put him in orchestra. You know who's really bad at viola? Christy. Take her off viola because you know what? She's really good at drums. Put her in the band. There you go. Perfect symphony, perfect harmony. That's what you're seeking. That's what you need to do for this week, okay? This is a week to take action and you are going to feel it, especially around money. A lot of Libras are thinking about money. I'm not going to lie. But if you're not, if you are literally Dolly Parton watching this video, you're like, money, I don't need, hey, that's good for you. Good for you. It's the second house is also self-worth, value. It's your confidence. It's you. It's also material possessions, material goods, like things like in your world, your, tangible things, okay? Like a car or a house or things like that. Things that could be on your mind that you are really passionate about right now. But again, money is a big thing. I'm not going to lie. The other thing is this week is going to start off a little bit like challenging, okay? And the reason why is because we already kicked it off on the 8th. With Mars squaring Pluto. Now, this is a challenging aspect. This is that come at me bro aspect. This is something that is can be a little aggressive, okay? And then with Venus having gone into Virgo, again, that is your 12th house. That is your subconscious. It's hidden things that you can't see. It's your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, by the way, okay? They could be telling you a lot of things right now, all right? You could be getting, really get in touch with your intuition as well, all right? That's all in the 12th house. A lot of self-sabotage energy lives in the 12th house as well. So be very aware of that, because Venus in Virgo is very like self-critical. It can be like, analyzing too much. And again, remember all these planets in your sign. All right. So you could be a little bit hard on yourself around this time. So just be very aware of that. A lot of it could have to do with family as well, because, this is Mars squaring Pluto. Pluto's going direct this week. Okay. And, that happens to be in your 4th house of home. Okay. Family, children, your physical home as well. And then we kick off the week with Venus opposing Saturn. Venus, your ruling planet, opposing Saturn, which is in Pisces in your 6th house. So everyday activities. There could be something. I mean, this really could be a time where, matters of love, money, things could be just really like maybe not going your way. There could be someone that is also like power trippy, that you're just like, they're like in the way of you getting the things you want. Just be practical at this point. Be very pragmatic, okay? A lot of this frustration has been built up too. It's like pent up frustration from a lot of the things that have been happening in your life for the past couple of months, all right? This is, some of y'all are going through big changes right now. Huge changes. Don't forget, Jupiter and Uranus are in your 8th house of death and rebirth, of transformation, but also power. And then remember, this is the 8th house, all right? It's ruled by Scorpio. It's, Scorpio's ruling planet is Pluto. Pluto is going direct, all right? So could be a really bit intense. There could be a lot of big changes that you want that are not happening right now for you, but we are entering eclipse season, so the changes are coming now. The changes that you want are coming. Some of y'all may not know what you want, and that could be also the thing that is frustrating. You will have that clarity now, starting this week, this month, okay? And some of y'all may not even know how to move forward from things that have been holding you back. Again, you will have that clarity, and you also have to take some action. Now, like I said, Pluto is going direct. That will happen on the 10th. Great. Okay. Now, on the 11th. Oh, by the way, I'm talking really fast for this reading because I know that it's going to go really long because there's a lot happening in this reading. So just keep that in mind. If you are new to my channel, I do not like run down the list like this, but there's a lot happening. Now, Wednesday, you're going to start feeling things get a little bit smoother because Mars just slides right into Scorpio. This is really great, okay? It is an aggressive placement, I'm not going to lie. Mars is the traditional ruler for Scorpio, loves being there, but it's that intensity. It gets really aggressive, but it's your passions, all right? This is you thinking about the investments that you want to make in your life, the dreams that you have, the goals that you have, your path to enlightenment, and really taking action now, like really taking action. Think about Scorpio, the Scorpion, right? Your stingers are out, all right? But diplomatically, okay? Diplomatically, keyword, diplomatically. It really is. Mars and Scorpio is like my way or the highway. Like, this is you. Not even at this point, it's not like, oh, I hope this happens or I hope I can get past this. No, it is now. I will make this happen. I will take control. I will move mountains to make this happen. That's what Mars and Scorpio is. You have this intensity, this drive for everything in your life to go toward everything that you've been wanting, manifesting. This is now like you're beyond hope and you're making it happen. You're just like, okay, F it, I'm taking control. All right. So you're going to feel a lot more passionate about the things that you want, a lot more ambitious. Again, this is all about this transformational personal growth that you are going through specifically, Libra. All right. This is evolving. You're evolving. All right. Now, on the 13th, Mars is going to trine Saturn. This is absolutely amazing. These are two malefic planets in this beautiful dance. They are doing the dozy do, all right, or the dab or the waltz, whatever they're doing. It's a great day. This is when you may start a new job, or get a new job opportunity, or sign a contract, okay, or start a new relationship. There's a lot of like commitment energy here, but you're gonna feel your passion soar. All right, this is gonna be absolutely amazing because this happens right before the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, which is amazing. I talk a lot more about this in the October forecast, but this is in your sign. This is in your sign now, Libra. Remember, these are cycles. Eclipses happen in cycles. Two things that I want to clarify here. One, the last time what is it, 21 degrees? The last time this new moon solar eclipse happened in your sign at the exact degree was 19 years ago, October 2004. Think about what happened for you during that time. And remember, this is not just a new moon, okay? You're not feeling it for like a month, 6 months. This is like a year, okay? This is setting up a new cycle for you, all right, in a big way. So think about, you could feel or see or even experience some like echoes of what happened around October 2004, middle of 2005, just similar patterns, all right? But this is going to be a big thing. This is going to be an absolutely big thing. Remember, it can be you releasing something, letting something go, new relationship, new partnership coming in. You know that you are the native ruler of the 7th house of partnerships and relationships anyway. So just think there's going to be a lot of changes happening for you. Okay. Second thing I want to clarify, this is not a total eclipse. Okay. Been getting a lot of comments and questions about that. This is an annular eclipse. So it's when you see, like I went and saw this in Sedona, by the way, an amazing place, and everyone should go, many years ago. And it's the ring of fire. It's like when you see the ring of the sun around the eclipse. So it's still very beautiful, and it's still this like very like compelling. You still need your glass, the eclipse glasses and everything, but it's really beautiful. All right, but it's not a total eclipse. Okay, actually, these eclipses went into your sign. It's in the Aries Libra axis. Remember the nodal shifts. It's all a part of that. All right, so you're gonna be feeling changes for the next few years, all right? This is going to be big. And actually, partnerships is a big thing for you. You are moving into new partnerships, whether work, career, business, enterprise. It could be love, romance. You could be, if you are in a relationship, reigniting that spark, finding. It's just such a good, it's a good thing for y'all. It's a good thing for y'all. Remember, the North Node moved into Aries, again, 7th house, right? That's you ruling the and if you want to think about the total eclipse that's going to happen, that's going to be, and you can mark this out in your calendar, the new moon solar eclipse that's happening in Aries. Remember, these eclipses are in the Aries Libra axis. That's going to be April 8th, 2024. And that is, if you live in the US, Canada, it is good. The path of the eclipse will be here. So I have a lot of friends that live in Austin. They don't have to go anywhere. It's going to be in Austin. You can literally just go on your rooftop and watch. I mean, how amazing is that? For me, I have to like drive up to, I think like Albany or whatever, which is fine. But it's so rare to have these total eclipses. It's like when you're, I experienced the one, we had a total eclipse, August 2017. Okay. That one, what was that one in? That was in Virgo or Pisces. I have to look back, but yeah, that was during the day. Everything went dark. You have the eclipse glasses. They're so cool. So definitely check them out. But Anyway, this week is about the new moon solar eclipse in your sign. All this activity, all these planets, a lot of these aspects in your sign, a lot of things that have to do about you and your identity and who you are, but also with all this Mars moving into Scorpio, we moving into Scorpio season, a lot of attention on your self-worth, self-value, but also money. Money is a big thing, okay? Also remember Jupiter and Uranus are in Taurus, okay? Your 8th house, which is not only death and rebirth and transformation, but also other people's money, okay? So bonuses, commissions, maybe you're moving in with a partner. Now it's y'all have, you're merging your bank accounts. It's inheritance, it's investments, paying off debts. A lot of those things could be matters that do come up, but let's get started, Libra. Let's get started. See what's going on for you for the week of October 9th to the 15th, Libra. Happy birthday. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to read for, by the way, if you want to read for your Venus and your moon, I would recommend both because Venus in Virgo is going to be a thing. It is going to be a thing for y'all, and it is your ruling planet, and also for the moon, obviously, because the moon is going to be in your sign all weekend, all right? And it is the new moon solar eclipse in your sign. So I would read for both if you want a little bit more insight into what's going on. All right, so Libra, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I'm going to pull clarifiers too because it is a new moon solar eclipse, and because it is your birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I hope you're having a great birthday season. Libra, y'all are amazing. I know so many Libras that are going through so many changes. I mean, big changes. We're talking moving different countries. We're talking changing careers in their 40s. We're talking big changes here, Libra. And look at this. Look at this. Like I did a 3-month ahead forecast. If you haven't seen that, you really have to see it. Seeing the course of what's happening for you. You are going through changes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's get started. You got the Queen of Wands. Okay. I love the fact that you did get the Queen of Wands. All right. In your past. All right. So this is, the funny thing is, well, two things here. She's very entrepreneurial. That's the first thing that's coming up. She is actually, and she is ruled by, she's Aries. All right, which is like the natural born leader or whatnot. She's sitting in this throne because she can get whatever she wants. Remember, these are wands, your passions, right? Your ideas, creativity, but also work related. But this is amazing, okay? Because remember, I said the sun is in Libra. You see her holding the sunflower in her hand. It has the full powers of the sun, vitality, growth, optimism, abundance. You also see it in her throne too, right? You see the sunflowers. Now, we all know sunflowers, they face the sun, all right? And we know the sun is in your sign right now. So I love this for you. So it looks like you have been getting a lot of things that you want or actually moving in that direction to be able to sit in this throne, all right? So I really love this for you. She does have the power to attract whatever she wants. She is very charismatic. People love her. People love her, all right? She's the life of the party. This is really great. She's also in touch with her shadow self. You see the cat there, the black cat. Really interesting, right? Because black cats have such a, people see them as like bad luck or whatever. But you have to think about, like, listen, tarot came out in the 14th century. But also looking back, I don't know if you're into like Egyptology or, Egyptian mythology. You even see the pyramids back here, right? Think about that time. When cats were worshipped. They were worshipped. This is a lot of power. A lot of power. So use it. Use that power that you have. Jupiter and Uranus in your 8th house of power. Pluto, power. Waking up, going direct now. Boom. Heart of your spread. Libra, can we talk? Listen, can we talk for 1 second? When I say your life is changing and new things are happening for you, that is an understatement, okay? You are going through some big, and out of all the signs, you're going through some big changes. Ooh, big. You just got the Fool in the heart of your spread. Very interesting, okay? Because you're kicking off the fool's journey, the hero's journey, your journey. Okay. There you go. All right. Now, remember what I said about the sun that is represented in the Queen of Wands. Well, you see the full abundance of the sun here. And so again, sun in your sign, but also the sun, everything that I said, it's that abundance, that opportunity. There's a lot of purity here in this card. You see him holding the white rose. He's standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world, long hair, no care, right? He is not even looking down. That's how much confidence he has, okay? So this is a week, remember what I said, all this activity moving into Scorpio, all about self-confidence, all right? And the things that you want, really taking charge, okay? What is confidence? It's taking risks, okay? What is taking risks? That builds confidence. It works both ways, all right? Taking that leap of faith if you feel that you need to, but a lot of y'all with Mars and Scorpio, you're just going to do it anyway. You're going to do it anyway. It's that passion. It is that passion. There's a lot of innocence to this card as well. And you know, it is zero. What is zero? Zero is nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. But what's nothing? Nothing is everything. All right. This is infinite possibilities. When you take that leap of faith, when you start this new journey, you are on this new path, new journey. It's going to happen, especially because obviously we have a new moon solar eclipse in your sign. And again, this is a solar eclipse. Eclipse is, like I said, it's Clark Kent turning into Superman. It's Princess Diana turning into Wonder Woman. Very powerful here. All right. Now, the word, the full, I want you to see it as Full as well. This card brings that fullness of life. This is, you're good. You're good. Now, when I say take action, I'm not joking around. I would throw in some F words, F bombs there too. That's how serious I am about this, especially because you did get the Magician, but in your challenge area. So the Magician is all about taking action. That's literally what I mean. Like, you have to take action. You have to take action at this point, okay? This is the power to manifest anything that you want. You see all tools of tarot at his disposal, right? You see the cups, the wands, the swords, the pentacles. It's in your challenge area. So this is indicating, like I said earlier, some of y'all may not know where you want to direct that energy. Really think about that now, okay? Is it love? Is it money? Is it confidence? Is it... Where do you want to direct that energy? Okay, use it. Take that action. Mars in Scorpio is going to help you, like, really boom, 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 boom. All right, building that confidence and knowing where you want to direct that energy. This is it's very, I want you to communicate to. Remember I said Mercury is in your sign. The Magician is attributed to Mercury. So you have to really, really communicate. And I want you to communicate, all right? I don't want you to hold back. Remember what I said, Mars and Scorpio. It's not even, it's like now energy, but it's like, I'm going to, move mountains to get what I want. All right. So it's like we're beyond hope now. It's not like, it's no longer, oh, I hope this happens for me. It's like, I will make this happen for me. Okay. You've got this, because you also got the Knight of Wands. There are things that you want. There are things that you want. All right. You're ready. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. You're ready to make things happen. This is really amazing. The Knight of Wands, super fiery here. Okay. Super fiery. And what's really interesting, remember what I just said about communication, about communicating the things that you need and the things that you want. Well, the Knight of Wands, not only is he double fire, Knights are fire, Wands are fire. This is really fiery. Remember, Wands, your passions, your ideas, creativity, but also work related if you are here for work, but just think your passions. Okay. Now here's where it gets interesting. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius is your third house of communication. Libra, communicate. Okay. The things that you need. Don't hold anything inside. Communicate the things that you need diplomatically, especially the first half of the weekend. Don't be like, all right, just, you want to be Kermit the Frog, not Oscar the Grouch, okay? The beginning of the week, okay? But also just communicate the things that you want. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles. Hello. Hi. A lot of y'all, listen, have already reached the end of one chapter somewhere in your life. A lot of it may have to do with family. A lot of it may have to do with career. There is something new happening, okay? Because This is a card of prosperity. This is a card of success. This is the you made it card. This is you coming into your physical realm. It's raining pentacles in the form of the tree of life, okay? This is huge. Look at the 3 generations of family at play here. This is a big thing for you. This is a big thing for you. Remember, I said Pluto has gone direct. Pluto is in Capricorn in your 4th house, your domestic sector. Okay, so home, family, parents, children. There's a lot of activity there. All right, you're gonna see a lot moving forward. Some of y'all moved. It's yeah. Some of y'all have already moved. Or are thinking about it, or there's something about that. But remember, Pluto is power, but also transformation. So it could be these really big, wild, transformative, like on the whim. Like there's a lot of stuff happening. Okay, a lot of stuff happening for y'all right now. All right, but at the end of the day, remember 10, 1, 0 equals 1. New beginning, but this is also, did I mention inheritance? That may be a thing for a lot of Libras now, okay? Being, inheriting things. And also, when I say inheritance, sure, yeah, money, but it also could be like in the form of like you're being inherited, like a house or, a cow or, like just inheriting something. It's going to be a thing. Now, especially because, again, Jupiter and Uranus are in Taurus in your 8th house, which, it does rule inheritance. Now, you have the 2 wands in your future. And remember, I'm pulling clarifiers here for you. So there is planning. Wow. You're good. I want you to just let that sink in. Your life is changing in the best way possible, all right? 2 of Wands. Hello. He's got the world in his hand. So this card is more about planning, right? It's more about like, I just conquered the world. What's next for me? But it is attributed to Mars, okay? This is Mars in Aries. So yeah, it's a big thing, okay? Mars it's dumb. So it's really, really planning to take action. Like you are definitely, there's something new. And now it's like almost like putting everything in order. Clarified, you got the Page of Wands. Clearly something new is happening for you. Look how compelled he is, all right? The most fashionable page with, the feather in his cap, which I really love. Also, you'll see the pyramids here too. So you got the Knight of Wands, you got the Page of Wands. By the way, some of y'all are traveling or thinking about traveling. Is that y'all? Do it, okay? Do it. If travel is always a force of good. Now, there you go. Something new. This page is very transformative, okay? Well, both of them, all the quartz, well, the male in the page, males in the wand quartz, very transformative energy. They all have the salamanders attached to them, some in the symbol of the Ouroboros, which is life cycles, death and rebirth, unity of all things. This is these pyramids are basically like resurrection machines. Like there is something new coming through for you in a big way, and then it's all that you wanted. You got the star. It's all that you wanted. Now, what's really interesting here, this card's ruled by Aquarius, okay? Your BFF, fellow air sign. So, and you even see the water bearer here, okay? This is the stars aligning for you at this point. Your hopes and wishes. Everything that you have been manifesting and taking action toward, it's happening for you. It's clear as day here. It's clear as day. A lot of healing in this card. You could have been going through some rough moments, okay? A lot of healing. Things are finally going to improve for you in the best way possible, like I said earlier. All right? You see all the stars are 8-pointed for strength, referring to the strength card, which is really amazing. But at the end of the day, Aquarius does rule your 5th house, okay? Of pleasure, of love, of romance, of creativity, self-expression, sex, procreation, recreation as well. You're good here. Come on. I don't even. I. You're good. You're good. You're good. Just take action and communicate. Okay, Libra. Let's get to your stuff. Libra, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I really want to hear from y'all. I really want to know what's going on with y'all because this eclipse is in your sign. I really want to know. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I wouldn't be here without you, so I truly appreciate it. Really grateful. And yeah, this is gonna be. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my goodness, Libra, come on. Let's get started. You got the Queen of Swords. So you're second queen, okay? Which I really love. This is, first of all, Queen of Swords is Libra. I don't know if you know that, all right? So you pulled one of your cards. Queen of Swords is Libra. This is all about that balance energy. This is like that. She's very similar to the Justice card. She wants the truth and nothing but the truth. This is all about being honest with yourself. This is others being honest with you. But again, this is more about you, all right? This is more about you. Really have that clarity. Really have that, you're like the Queen of Wands who has her head above the clouds, all right? Now, there's no water in this card, okay? Water, which is emotions. She's left all emotions at the door. Think about that, all right? The reason why is because she doesn't want her emotions to cloud her judgment at this point. So remember what I said, be practical, pragmatic, really know what you want, all right? Here's the other thing. Even though I say that she's left all emotions at the door, look at her hand extended. She's saying, come, talk to me. Let's sort this out. Let's fix this. Let's make your future the best it can be. This is you, okay? Remember that peace, that balance, that harmony. This is it. This is it. Use that sword if you need to cut anything that you need to cut from your life. And you probably already did, toward the end of the September, maybe even like the beginning of October, especially with that full moon in Aries, which is all about like letting things go. Some of y'all could have ended some partnerships and relationships, moving on to new ones. Now you get the Six of Pentacles, all right, in your external factors area. I really love this card. It's one of my favorite cards. Six is, what's really interesting is like six is, the middle, it's the center of the tree of life. It's, beauty, but like harmony as well. Okay. So, I really love this. It's, interestingly, like ruled by, like in the tree of life, like ruled by Venus, right? And Venus is your ruling planet, but you see also another thing that, is a nod to Libra is a scale in his hand. All right. So, this is that balance energy, but more in terms of like gratitude and generosity and the welfare of not only the people in your life but for yourself as well, but finding that balance. All right, remember that symphony, that have that perfect symphony now this week. Okay, I really love this for you. Money is going to be a big thing for you right now. It's going to be on your mind. A lot of y'all are thinking about money in terms of for other people. You could be in a place where you're donating or to charities or whatnot. You could be thinking about like if you have kids going off to college for the first time, or even like going back to school, like making sure that they're taken care of, or if they're in a hard place. But even still, it's understanding that balance. Okay, balance is the key word. Okay, of giving and receiving, and I think that's going to be a big thing for you this week. Okay, where you have that understanding, like even if it's just like down to like am I giving, and I'm not getting anything in return, or am I sitting here waiting to receive and not giving anything at all? Find that balance. All right, put Martha on drums and Ricky over there on the cello. Find that balance, all right? Find that balance in your life. Have the perfect melody, the perfect symphony. Now you did get the moon, okay? So this is really saying that there is the point of ascension is something that's coming up. The moon, which is really interesting. in tarot is attributed to Pisces. Okay, now we know Saturn is in Pisces. Okay, and Saturn is going to go direct soon, but this is in your sixth house, which is all about everyday activities, routines that you have for yourself. There could be some of that you have to face. Maybe there's some routines that you want to change. Maybe you may be afraid of that, but you no longer want to be. That's why you have to take that action. All right. So take that action, because the moon that's coming out, you see how full that moon is, okay? But even still, it really is doing a little bit of soul searching. And like I said, Venus and Virgo in your 12th house, I'm not surprised. And then with Jupiter and Uranus in your 8th house, transformation, with all this activity in Libra, your first house, identity. I'm not surprised. This could be a week where you may face a little bit of fears, feel a little bit of anxiety about like all these new things that are coming, but that's how you evolve, okay? That's how you evolve. So don't be afraid of that. Just take action. Take all the action, okay? Take all the action you need for the things that you want, because look, in the final outcome, you got the 8 of Pentacles. Hello, this is really great. Really great. This is you just working toward your dreams, all right? This is Karate Kid energy, wax on, wax off, not being distracted. Practice makes perfect. You're going to be good. You're going to win in the end. As he did in the movie. I hope that wasn't a spoiler for some y'all. It's a 40-year-old movie. Everybody, we all know he wins in the end. Okay, we all know he wins in the end. But this is you just being very driven and going toward your passions and goals, and like nothing will stop you now. Energy, okay? Nothing. He even look. He removed himself from the village just to be laser focused on his passions and going toward his legacy. And even for you, what is your legacy? I mean, is it career? Is it family? But really, like a lot of career is going to resonate. It's what you're investing in. Remember, that's what the theme of this week is. Like, what do you want to invest in? He is investing in his legacy. And so you have to ask yourself, what is that for you? What is the thing that you want to focus on right now? Is it career? Is it love? Is it relationships? Is it family? Pentacles are earthbound, okay? Don't forget that. Pentacles are earthbound, so is your physical reality as well. Now, clarified, you got Judgment and the Ace of Swords. You're good. You're absolutely good. Okay. I think that once you are in this place where you are taking action, you are laser focused, you are going to have this moment of clarity, this spiritual awakening, this moment of like, remember I said for you, Libra, it's all about personal growth. You're going to have this breakthrough. Okay. The Judgment card, that's what this is. Okay. A lot of wisdom that comes with this breakthrough, with this awakening. Now, funny that I mentioned like this symphony and the perfect melody. I mean, well, this is Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. The dead are rising. The dead are gray. Gray in tarot is wisdom. Now, because they've heard the blow of the trumpet, which is that spiritual awakening, it's that wake up call, is that, like even like a resurrection for a lot of y'all. But the dead are now looking for this meaningful life experience. And then boom, you have the Ace of Swords. You're good. Ace of Swords, this is the most powerful sword. Now, remember I said swords are the mental suit. It's attributed to the air signs, okay? And so aces usher in that new change, new opportunities, new paths, new beginnings. You're good. You're absolutely good. Some of y'all will be signing a new contract or have already signed a contract, but and now it's like getting used to it, but there is something new that's coming. All right. Now, swords, like I said, the mental suit. So a lot of communication. You need to communicate. Let's communicate. Communicate the things that you need, the things that you want. But this is also, it's just having that mental breakthrough. If you feel that you've been stuck, you're moving forward. And then remember, look at your future. All this newness that's happening for you around this eclipse, especially with the full and the hard ear spread. Clearly, this is going to be something bigger than just like, getting, I don't know, is bigger than oh gosh, I can't even think of an analogy of getting a new collar for your pet. That was really bad, but you know what I mean. This is very powerful. This is like a really big thing that's happening for you, Libra. This is you're on this journey. You have the star in your future. All the stars aligning for you. Everything's aligning for you. You have the Page of Wands too. Something new coming through. Something that, especially with the Fool in the heart of your spread, you're on this new journey. You're starting this new chapter in your life. You're gonna have this like moment of clarity, this spiritual awakening, this personal growth is a big thing for you, and it's almost like you're going to be so like hyper aware of it, okay? But in the end, you're going to be absolutely fine. One other thing I'm going to point out is you do see that olive branch with the crown, right? And so there is a sense of peace. Remember, it's all about that peace and harmony, and so you will achieve it, okay? And especially if there's been something like relationship related, it's like there you go. All right, finding that peace, the unity. But you're good. You're absolutely good. You're 1000% good. You just need to take action. Mars in Scorpio is going to help that. All right. So Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, again, it'd be great if you subscribe, leave comments. I really want to know what's going on with Libras. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Next week, another loaded week. I mean, I cannot even begin to tell you. So I will let you know what's going on next week. But just know with this eclipse, wow, your life is changing. Okay? That is actually going to be the title of the video, life changing. Okay? And you know that I'm very I don't like to use that term often. I think it's dramatic. Literally, with the Fool in the heart of your spread, the Star with the Page of Wands in your future, Ace of Swords in your final outcome with the Judgment card. Yeah, life changing. Okay, thanks so much, Libra. Bye bye.